Communications?
We have none upstairs, so
Upstairs.
anything in the hall.
Randy, do you have a report to read?
Sorry. I'm still trying to warm up here. The mic, okay.
No,
Don't
Um,
do it.
Is it in
Mom.
the closet?
no, I don't know where it is.
It's not
That's
closed.
what Susan.
Is that,
I just turned them on there.
There's no mic in the stand though, Steve.
Here, do you?
I'm sure you can hear me, guys. This is a monthly report from the Mount Holly Environmental Advisory Committee. The next environmental film series that will be sponsored by our committee and the Green Team will be on Tuesday, February 9th at 7 o'clock. The film is Green Builders, the PBS exclusive, and it overviews of some of the unique properties that have occurred in New Jersey over the last decade. Presentation will then be followed by a panel discussion and Q&A session led by Regan Young, Ken Pipes, and two of our TCNJ honor students. There'll be a second part of this green building series, and that will take part on Saturday, February 23rd, and it's going to be a tour of some of the buildings in town that have green features, and the tour will be led by Ken Pipes. We'll be meeting at the Daily Grind at 8:30 in the morning for a quick overview of what we'll be doing for the day, and then we'll be walking around town to see 4 local house projects that Ken Pipes was involved with. The award ceremony to recognize the New Jersey communities that receive sustainable Jersey certification will take place tomorrow at the Forest Gate Country Club. Both myself and Mayor Dow will be attending the ceremony, and Mount Holly will be only the 3rd community in Burlington that has been able to achieve this level of certification. The other 2 communities being Bordentown City and Burlington Township. The petitions that we collected over the first night, and the Township resolution in support of the New Jersey State Assembly bill, the Bag Reduction and Recycling Act, was sent to our local senator and assemblyman by Dan Rita, and he also sent it to the County Three Borders and Governor Christie. The next meeting of our environmental Green Team will be Tuesday, February 5th at 7:30 right here at the Township Building. And we will be focusing on planning our spring events, which will include Arbor Day, potential composting workshop, and our last 2 environmental films, which will be Keep It Green, which will be talking about pesticides on your lawns. And instead of using it in the new pesticide laws, we can't use phosphate, a low level phosphate for your lawns. And the other film will be Fooding, which focuses on the commercial food industry and discussing that versus organic farming. We haven't set, I don't have a date for those, but those will be in March and April, those 2 films. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Randy. Is there anyone else that has a report from Main Street, the library? The representatives change every once in a while, so. Alan?
We're going to do the Main Street report every month instead of every meeting.
This isn't the meeting for the month, is what I'm saying.
Right, we'll do the first.
The first meeting. Alright. Any other communications, Steve?
No, I have no.
Okay. Approval of minutes for the regular meeting on January 14th, 2013. Discussion? Anyone? No? Action?
I'll make a motion to approve the meeting minutes for January 14th, 2013.
I have first, do I have a second? Could I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Belton,
Yes.
Mr. Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. DeFalco,
Yes.
and Mr. Dow.
Yes. And we have the approval of the minutes for the council executive meeting on January 14th, 2013. Any discussion on these minutes? Seeing none. Do I have action on these minutes?
Motion to approve executive meetings minutes for January 14th.
A motion from Mr. Jones, do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Brown. And roll call, please.
Mr. Belton,
Yes.
Mr. Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. DeFoxy,
Yes.
and Mr. Bell.
Yes. Ordinance for introduction, ordinance 2013-02. Ordinance establishing a business entity which makes political contributions to municipal candidates and municipal and county political parties in excess of certain thresholds shall be limited in its ability to receive public contracts from the Mount Holly Township in the county of Burlington. This ordinance is a contract and pay-to-play form ordinance. Open this up for discussion.
You know, I didn't get a chance to read this entire ordinance and really look up what all these numbers are in the NJA statutes. And I'm not exactly sure what the intention is. I don't remember this being discussed as a group of us. I thought we were going to do a work session on this the last time we discussed it. So I'm kind of surprised, and I don't know how it made it to our agenda tonight. I don't remember, you know, a discussion of this. So without some explanation, maybe somebody can give me that, where this draft came from and why this is the draft versus any other draft, or if somebody can give me a brief synopsis of what all these NJ numbers are, and basically the intention of this. I'd like some further discussion about it.
Okay, well, this draft is the ordinance that was passed on first reading. We all voted on it once upon a time. We all voted yes on the first reading, and then it died. So that's where it came from. I asked for it to be put back on the agenda, and I have all the past documentation, including all the notes that I took when it was before us on 6/13/11, as well as February 27th, 2012. I have no problem tabling this and providing the rest of the council everything that's in this folder. It has correspondence with other townships. We have comparable ordinances from Evesham. We have a comparable ordinance from Riverton and 2 from Evesham. So I'll provide this folder along with all the notes that I took the first 2 times that it came up for all you guys to take a read at. And
well, I don't want to speak out of turn. If the other council members are willing to vote on this, I'm just voicing my surprise. Now, they may not be surprised, so I don't want you to table it on my account. You know, I'm just voicing my surprise. And based on the last election that we had, probably 50% of our professionals wouldn't be appointed based on this.
well, then vote for it.
So, well, I'm not, again, we have competent, I'm assuming we have competent professionals that we appointed, or you guys appointed most of them. I abstained on most of them and voted no to the ones that we did appoint. But, you know, next year, if they're competent and they're good, we might want them back. So we probably should make sure that this ordinance would allow us to have a good pool, and this is no argument that we haven't had before, would allow us to have a good pool of professionals, some of which we appointed this year, that would not be appointed this year if we vote yes to this pay-to-play ordinance as it is drafted here tonight. And I don't think I need to list which ones those are. I mean, you guys know who contributed to your campaigns and who didn't, and who was appointed and who wasn't. But I believe, based on the reports that I saw, that most of them went above the threshold of this one, and that was the argument that we've always had, and the problem that we've always had with this ordinance, is that we were shedding the pool, or making the pool too shallow for us to get a lot of professional appointments. Now, and again, I'm not the only council member up here. I don't have a problem with a more stringent one, because I've never been financed by any professionals that have been appointed to this township. So, but I think you guys need to, when I say you guys, the remaining ones, need to really look at who contributed to your campaign, who you appointed, and look at that before you pass this. Or we may not have the same people here next year.
Well, we can discuss it at a work session, we can discuss it here at the next meeting when we bring it up. But pretty much that's basically exactly what you said back on,
Yeah, I haven't changed my
6/13,
position. I haven't changed my position, because I don't get political PAC money. I don't get money from professionals that we appoint. But I'm sure some of these folks here, sitting here tonight, the same claims that they made on the other side of this bench, they forgot about when they got the opportunity to be on this
But
side.
you voted no.
Of course.
So if you have a problem with what just happened, then maybe you should have voted yes the last time it was up,
Rich,
right?
don't have an argument with me. I voiced my surprise to see it, okay? You said, in your campaigning and everything else, that we were gonna have workshops on major significant things that came before this township. I don't remember us having a workshop on this. So that's why I was surprised to see it without the workshop that you so vehemently would like to have on major issues before this township. And unless I missed that, I voiced my surprise that it was here. That's all.
I'm surprised that you're surprised it's here, considering this is something that,
That
we've
you've
had
wanted
this
for a
same argument how many times?
All right,
So,
well,
for
I don't.
you to be surprised that this is here is, more surprising to me that you're surprised, to tell you the truth. Absolutely. But, we are
Again,
looking
I'm
forward
one
to having a
of
work session.
5.
This thing has been kicked around for 2 years now. So, out of the gate, this certainly definitely, would be something that I'd like to see addressed right away. And, that's, what I'm able to do now. Put these things on the agenda and get it out here in front. So we'll move it to a work session.
I would like to make a motion to table ordinance 2013-02 until further discussion.
All right.
I'll second.
Can I have a roll call on that motion?
Mr. Belton,
No.
Mr. Brown, I'm sorry,
No.
Motion.
Mr. Jones,
The motion.
the motion's to table it. To table the,
He voted.
Not in the door.
Go ahead.
You clarify.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. DeFalco,
Yes.
and Mr. Dow.
Yes. So the ordinance is tabled till after the workshop. All right, we